Hello everyone, and welcome to this new video on our tool called Select Squad. This is a tool where you can generate multiple teams and send them directly to Fanteam within a few clicks. Since we made our last video, we made some improvements, so wants to show you how to use it. First, you should be logged into your DF Scout account and Fanteam account before you start. Also, if you have any questions or comments regarding Select Squad, don't hesitate to take contact on Twitter or at their Discord channel. You get the information in the description. Now, let's dive into this tool and make some teams. From our homepage, you can go to Pools, where you find all the available football tournaments at Fanteam. For this video, I want to use my favorite tournament, the Weekly Monster. So then I just push on the orange button here, play €2, and I will be sent to the Select Squad. On the left hand side here, you see the matches available in the tournament. In the middle, it's the players from these teams, and on the right hand side is the players you choose. So if I press click on a player, then he will get in my team generator. If I want to remove a player, just push on this trash can and he's gone. Under all teams, you can start selecting player team by team. So let's start with, for example, Manchester City, and you can just pick as many Manchester City players as you want, depending on who you want in your different teams. And of course, you can have as many players as you want, as from as many clubs as you want, just your preference. But it could be wise to choose from different price ranges because then it's easier to generate different teams. Under Team Generator here, you can always track how many players you have under all, and you see on each position. Now with the 42 players, I'm pretty happy with my selected players. So now I can start to use our restrictions to set some preferences. First of all, we have a button called Optimize and one called Randomize. The Optimize button will make the best possible team within the budget. So it will maximize your budget. While the Randomize button, then you will get more variation in your teams, but not necessarily use all the money. The Optimize button is probably best if you just want to select a few teams, while the Randomize button is better to select many teams. For this video, I want to use the Randomize button. Let's go through the other restrictions here. As you can see here, you have all A, B, and C. And the main part here is that the numbers under each letter here needs to align with the boxes on the left hand side. So now I only have players in the A, so then I can just put the same as on the left hand side, which is 5, 3. if I have some players at B and some at C, and I want minimum 1 C and 1 B, I need 1 here, and then 1 there. And if I want someone in all my teams, then it's already 1 there, so then I have to have 0, 1, 1. So this has to be 3 together to match with this box. But let's go further with only the A boxes ticked. How to better use these letters to optimize your team will be described in a separate YouTube video where I go through the optimize option. But this is the randomize option. Under defensive unit, you can choose a maximum and minimum players from the same club. And because of the stacking penalty in this tournament, I want a maximum of 2 from each club. But to also maximize my chances to hit a clean sheet, I want a minimum of 2. So here I will get a defensive unit where only 2 or 3 clubs are represented. If it's 3 at the back, then it's 2 clubs represented with the goalkeeper. And if it's 5 at the back, it's 3 clubs represented with the goalkeeper. Moving forward to midfielders, it's the same here. You see the red square around the 2. That's have to be gone. Then you just take the same number here. Of course, if you want a minimum of 4 midfielders, you can just do this. Now you will get 5 or 4 midfielders in all your team. But to get a bit more variation, I will have more formations available. And here we go. For the forwards, it's the same. The last 2 restrictions you can choose is a maximum number of clubs. I like to keep that a bit smaller than 11. So, for example, 5. Now I will get a maximum of 5 clubs represented in any team. Also, exclude opposing players is something I like, because of course it's impact points, and you want to hit 11 players who win their game and score goals. So now that all the restrictions are okay, then it should be loading here. Yeah, your teams is loading. So now it's randomize, loading all your players and restrictions to generate teams. And well, you see the green number there, it's ready to look at. So now you can look through the teams generated. And here you see right away that this will not work, because this is a formation that is not allowed. This shouldn't happen, and it's gonna be fixed, but for now just ignore the not allowed formation. This is the only one that can appear. But when you look through your teams, you can see if you're happy with it, and choose a captain by clicking on the player once, vice captain clicking twice, and if you press on this plus sign, you choose the team. Now you see you've chosen 1 team. But of course I want to choose some more teams. So then I can just go through them. Of course, here again, not allowed formation, so just ignore that. And as you can see, it's a maximum of 5 clubs represented, and it's always double up in defense. So just to move forward here, now I've selected 8 teams, as you can see on the orange button here. Of course, if you look through your teams and you're not happy with your teams, you want different players, you want to remove players, you want to set new restrictions, just go back to Team Generator, make your adjustment, and they will generate new teams. But for now, I'm happy with the 8 I picked. So then I just press Submit Selected Teams. And here, then you get to this submenu, where here we have isolated the 8 teams. And here you can look at them again. You can, here you see something wrong. And you can see that everything is correct here, for example. Of course, if you're not happy with these teams, you want something else, then you can go back to Select Squad, then we'll take you back. It wouldn't delete anything, then you're just back to where we came from. So, now I'm happy with my 8 teams, and you see down here, this will cost me 16 euros. So, I have to make sure that I have that in my Fanteam wallet. And if you have that, you can press, if you have that and happy with your team, you can press Submit Teams, and they will upload directly to Fanteam. See here, 8 teams uploaded. Now I can go to Fanteam, and I had 16 teams before this, so now I have 24. And while you're in that Fanteam, you can look at them, change captain, change players if you think of something else. So now you also see, you also have your teams here at DF Scout. This is an easy process, should be easy, but of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask us. If you see something we can improve, if you see any bugs, just contact us, please. We would like to do this, make this the best user-friendly team lineup generator you have. So, Twitter and Discord is the place to get in touch with us. Thank you so much for watching this video, and be sure to check out the other one I make with the Optimize, where I go through the A, B, and C's of the Select Squad.